If you haven't been living under a rock, you've probably noticed that the culture we live in is simply just go, go, go. I'm 21 years old and I've grown up in a generation that thinks you need to use every ounce of your time by filling it with something that is going to make you feel productive, filling it with productivity, whether that's exercising, going for a run, socializing, whatever it is. I'm not saying it's not good to be productive, but this can lead to such a draining life and such a draining mindset. And growing up in this generation that thinks that this is what you need to do to live a good life and to live a fulfilled life, I should say. I've seen what it's done to me. I've lived that lifestyle. I've tried to live that lifestyle. And I've realized very quickly and very confidently that it's not healthy. And all it leads to is simply destruction. All it can lead to is negative beliefs about yourself, about thinking you're never enough, about thinking you're not enough. And that's just not true. That's not true. The only thing that comes from is evil thoughts. The only thing that comes from is negative thoughts, which comes from the devil himself. And you should never go down this loop, be in this loop of thinking that you have to prove yourself by maximizing all of your time and doing all these things to make you seem more productive and make you seem more credible. That's not what you have to do at all. And after living this lifestyle and thinking that this is what I need to do, I quickly realized that it's not about all that I do with my time and trying to fill it up with as much things as I can to try and make myself seem busy or productive. It's about how you use your time. It's about filling your time with things that actually matter and filling your time with things that are actually purposeful for you. If you're not doing things that you find purpose in, what's the point of doing them at all? Being in college, you have all these opportunities to kind of make a name for yourself, if you will. You have all these different organizations you can join, all these different positions that you can take, all these different routes you can take to, you know, prove your academic success or prove your career success and secure a future for your career. Because this is what we think success looks like, is stacking up a resume with things that are going to make us look more credible, make us look more appealing to whatever job we might want. And reality is, a lot of these things that we pursue are meaningless. I mean, even myself, I found myself pursuing positions, pursuing organizations, pursuing titles just for the sake of me adding it to a resume, but I'm not actually passionate about it. And it kind of sucks because you start saying yes to the wrong things and you put way too much on your plate that you don't have the time to even work on what you actually want to work on. You don't have the time to even work on the things that you're actually passionate about. And this is what I've realized is the most important thing, is that all these things that I thought were going to bring me fulfillment, make me feel better about myself just because I'm busy now. It's like, yeah, I like being busy, but sometimes being busy is just filled with all the wrong things. And the time that we have is very sliver. We don't have much time at all in this life. And if we're using all of our time on things that we're not passionate about, that aren't truly going to make an impact in our lives or the lives around us, then why pursue them at all? Just because some title looks cool, some title looks appealing, or something that you've heard is just the all behold best thing, best project you need to work on, or best job you need to pursue. For what? If it's not purposeful, if you don't find meaning in it, it's not worth pursuing. And unfortunately, I've put myself in this position before where I've just said yes to way too many things. And I've said yes to the wrong things. And I've had to leave some people high and dry because I realized I'm not passionate about this. And that's really all that matters. I honestly said yes to this because I thought it would look good from me on a resume or something. I thought the title would be good, but I'm not actually passionate about it. And so I've had to relieve myself from some of these positions and some of these opportunities because I realize it's not worth my time. But what I have realized is worth my time is the things I'm actually passionate about. There's no reason at all that we should feel like we're not making a difference, we're not growing, we're not becoming who we need to be if we're not productive. There's no reason we should think that. What matters, what truly matters is as long as we are filling our time with the things that actually command it and are worthwhile, that's a good thing. Like me, for example, I got into guitar about a year ago, and I mean that's something that I will just never look past. Like I freaking love it. It's a awesome hobby, and if I'm ever just chilling at home, really nothing else I can think of doing, I'm picking up the guitar and I'm playing. There's no need for me to feel like, all right, I got this free time. Let me study. Let me go on a run or something. Because I used to think like that. And yeah, I'm not saying those things are bad, but if it's something I actually enjoy doing and I'm actually going to pursue it and get better at it and I'm passionate about it and it brings fulfillment in my life, I'm gonna keep doing that. And so that's kind of what guitar has been for me. It's just kind of been like a getaway from all the noise in the world and just kind of sit down and work on a craft because it is like it's my craft. You know, I love music and being able to work on something like that, it really brings me fulfillment. So why would I look past that? Why would I put that down for some club that is irrelevant to anything I'm doing or anything I want to do just because it has a cool title? You know? Now, you might not be resonating with some of the stuff I'm talking about because I'm in college and I'm kind of talking about a college perspective, but this goes in all areas of life. It's not just clubs or, people you hang out with in college. It's all areas of life. You really just think about, especially whenever you are busy or you're living a busy life and you're starting to see that it's not bringing you fulfillment. You have to truly think about, well, what am I filling my time with? Am I filling my time with things that are that are purposeless, that are draining me? If you are, then just you're gonna have to replace it with things that are actually bringing you fulfillment and bringing you purpose. For me, that was working on my own club. I started my own club from my school. It's a club that's meant to unite fraternities together and to provide them with a community with values of faith, discipline, and leadership to encourage young men to strengthen each other, to encourage young men to grow and to seek more purposeful endeavors. And that's something that I've been very passionate about because I've seen how it's affected my life and I've seen how it's affected other young men's lives. And so that's why I started up this club. So for me, that's a project I've been working on that's very fulfilling to me. It's very purposeful for me. And I'm not saying you have to start a club, you have to start a community. But we all have things that we're passionate about. We all have things that bring us fulfillment that we feel like is linked to our purpose. And if you don't, ask God, seek God. I think seeking God first is the best way to revealing what your true purpose is. You know, Jesus says, seek first the kingdom of God and all these things will be given to you. And I realize when I look back, when I've truly sought the kingdom of God before other things, I've had a much more clear vision and clearer approach to what I can do to live a more fulfilled life. And so I tell that to you because I know that's a big concern that a lot of people have and deal with is they don't know their purpose in this life. Well, that's going to be my first piece of advice is just to seek the kingdom of God. Seek God, pray about it. I think another thing that's linked to our purpose is we all know that there's things within our lives that we enjoy doing. We all know there's certain aspects of who we are that make us unique. Maybe that's something that really angers you or really brings you a lot of joy, or something that you've experienced in the past that you wish you would have done differently, or you wish someone would have fixed it. Maybe that's your calling. If you have that deep feeling in your heart of something that either brings you a lot of hatred or a lot of joy or a lot of peace, it's probably linked to your purpose. And whatever that is, just I want you to think about that. I want you to think about how you can make a difference based on that, how you can enhance whatever thoughts you're feeling, and how you can make an impact. Because if you're feeling that way, guess what? There's probably other people that feel the same way. I guarantee you there's other people that feel the same way. And somewhere around there, someone is hoping that someone will do something about it. Maybe you could be that person. Maybe you could take that first step. That's kind of all it takes. You just gotta take a leap of faith. I got my coffee this morning. We're chugging away. I mean, it's getting bad, y'all. There's some days when I wake up and I don't have coffee and I don't know how to function. That's probably not a good sign. At least I'm not chugging energy drinks though, like some of y'all. You need toned down energy drinks. It's not good for you. It's not good for you. I'm done with the pre workout too. Just black coffee. Caffeine's good. Not 300 milligrams a day though. But even this, like, I notice a difference in my day when I don't have coffee. It's crazy. But all that goes, all that to say, just because I want you to take it into consideration, because I've seen how much it's impacted my life, and that's why I'm making these videos because I want to influence my perspectives and influence my thoughts and my experiences with you all, and hopefully you can learn from them as I have, um, so you can make a difference in your life and those around you. Now, I want you to truly think about just your time and how valuable it is, and how if you're not filling it with things that are meaningful, it's probably not worth it. Think about what those things are. Think about how you can replace them with things that truly matter. I promise you, your peace and your joy will be so much greater. And that's really just the message I have for you all today. Um, Seek first the kingdom of God and understand that your time is valuable and your time is worth it. Your time is worth it. You shouldn't be giving your time to people or things that don't require it. It's your time and it's valuable. That's really all I got for this video. I hope you enjoy this message. Got the new microphone as well. I'm really messing with it. Um, Kind of curious to see what the quality of it is. So let me know in the comments below how you're feeling about all these videos we're putting up. This content. Um, Super excited for what's to come. I'm super excited for this community that we're building. Really appreciate all your support. Yeah, just feel free to just continue to comment. Let me know your thoughts and share your stories. I would love to hear them.